Now, following from the last discussion, I know you guys just finished seeing what I was talking about with Kenya. So look forward to that. That just finished coming out. Discussion, I think it's called phone discussion or FaceTime discussion 2. So look out for that. Aside from that, let me get right into it. I was going on the fact that the Smitten Effect, how it was born and how it was created and things like that. But people don't know that it exists. Everybody knows that it is a force. There's forces out here that we really can't explain, you know? And I first encountered the Smitten Effect when I really truly felt love. So the Smitten Effect, to me, it feels tingly, you know? Something like that's unnatural and unreal. When you're really and truly in love with somebody, like let's say for instance, if you're really feeling that person, you feel literally like a warm sensation on your chest. But let me explain a little more what the Smitten Effect is, right? You're outside, you know, and you can feel the warmth on your face, and you close your eyes and you take a breath of air. It's almost like life. It's really like a force of some kind. But when I truly encountered the Smitten Effect, or because it emanates me, right? It pretty much broadcasts on me, and pretty much making this video, I pretty much created the Smitten Effect, right? So let me explain a story to you guys on how I truly came to know what it was. Now, I wasn't always this person that now I always told stories, you know, and I always sat here and I was very charismatic. But when I truly got to know myself and wanting to do videos and stuff, it was like maybe maybe 3 years ago. And just like how I told you guys that I was on Meet Me. I was on Meet Me when I was like 15, 16 years old, and I met a girl off of there. I always viewed her her videos and her lives and stuff, and you know, I was off and on Meet Me for a very long time until I was a little older, and I met that girl again, strangely, and I remembered her slightly, you know. I was around 22, 23 at the time. I was around that age. I was like 22, 23, and me and her, we started talking. Her name was Lisa. Now, this was before Cupid. This was before the whole 9 yards, when I got into that persona, when I started to think that I actually was that person. When I started talking to her, she started to give me, you know, feelings that I had never experienced before, you know. And I could tell how much she had liked me, you know. Every time I would come on, she would sit here and she would smile, she would giggle, she would laugh, she would pay more attention to me rather than her own people that she was, you know. It came to a point where when I would go on live, she would come and she'd be like, hey, how about you come into my box again, or come on to my live, or let's have a personal conversation. I was like, all right. So we kept on talking, and first time that I really realized that she really liked me or whatever is when she did something that she never did before, which was fall asleep on the phone. You see, what I've learned and what I've studied and stuff like that, when a female really, really does like you, she'll make time for you, you know? The attention is unreal. All the conversations that you guys have is down to earth, and it's always eye contact that's made, right? And you know, you realize once you're on the phone or you're just in person with somebody, the feeling is so intense that either you end up doing the do or you end up falling asleep. Now, since she's not physically here, she'd end up going to sleep. But of course, the female does not mind that this is happening. Keep in mind now, you can sit here and be like, oh, if you know you're falling asleep, you know, woo woo, you know, you can of course hang up and we can talk later. No, you can just keep on talking. Now, this doesn't happen with every guy, and of course, I'm a different person than the rest of these guys, you know, so it'll be different for everybody. But I'm explaining again this small story to you guys. So Me and Lisa, we pursued a long distance relationship, and trust me, it wasn't that long of a long distance relationship. Lisa at the time loved me so much. She was in Arkansas, okay, and I was in Florida, and she loved me so much. She always sat here and she started talking that, like, you know, I'm gonna come up there from Arkansas. I'm gonna come down there, you know, and we're gonna have a family. You know how females like sitting here and saying that, and evidently, you know, 3 weeks, she actually came, you know, and our living situation financially, it wasn't good or anything, but when you're hit with that smitten effect, or when you believe that true love exists, anything is possible. You know, we struggled. Our love was really enchanting. Our love was really enchanting. It really was. Sadly to say, it was short-lived. You know, we couldn't really afford with her being down here, and my living and current situation wasn't really cool or anything, so she had to go back. And when she went back, she had promised that, like, we're gonna make life, we're gonna, you know, we're gonna work things. She had children to go and try to take care of, you know, but she was gonna start working and trying to create a future for us. Now, of course, when she was down here, it was paradise. You know what I'm saying? I did almost everything for her, anything for her, and she did the same, you know. I remember where we used to do cute stuff like or the identity or the persona, you know. Not only that, I started taking videos of me and her actually sitting here and talking. Sadly to say, I just kept on doing what I do, but she was included in some of the first videos ever taken of me sitting here and talking, and I used to interview her. I was interviewing her. What is it like to be in a real sincere relationship? Aphrodite. I named her Aphrodite, the goddess of love, purity, you know, all this and that. She was beauty in its truest form. That's how I felt. I gave her the name. We chose it together, but I was just like, well, I don't want to be cliche and be calling you, you know, Aphrodite, but that was the first thought that was on my mind. What's a name or a persona that I can go by? I want you to name me. And I'm just like, I can't think of anybody, a goddess that embodies you more than Aphrodite. I couldn't, and it just stuck. It really did. It just stuck with her. And my whole thing is that she still calls herself Aphrodite till this day, which I don't know why. Cause we're no longer together, but our love is still strong and it's still there. For the last 2 going on 3 years, she's viewed my Snapchat every single day. And of course, I've tried to sit here and reignite what was there, but I can't really forgive her for what she's done, and I technically never broke up with her. But what ended up happening between me and Aphrodite is she fell off. She was inconsistent with being in a long distance relationship. When she went back up there, she changed. There was no more phone calls, no more falling asleep on the phone. She went 3 weeks, almost a month, of not texting or calling me. And then she started to blame me, saying that not to be mad at her because she can't be on the phone with me constantly 24/7 like how she used to be and used to do, because she's working a job and she really doesn't want to get in trouble. Isn't that ironic, right? It's ironic because I did literally that. I was more lax than she was, you know, and I was just like, I don't know what's changed about you. I don't know, but like after those 3 weeks, and we had talked like once every blue moon, we would talk, right? I started to sit here and, you know, move on. Eventually, there was no change in the pace. There was no more messages, I love you. I tried to call her several times. It was like my number was blocked. Okay, I tried to FaceTime her multiple times, literally. I tried calling her on Facebook, no answer. Instagram, Snapchat, no answer. It was just lax than she was, you know, and I was just like, I don't know what's changed about you. I don't know, But like after those 3 weeks, and we had talked like once every blue moon, we would talk, right? I started to sit here and, move on. Eventually, there was no change in the pace. There was no more messages, I love you. I tried to call her several times. It was like my number was blocked. Okay, I tried to FaceTime her multiple times, literally. I tried calling her on Facebook, no answer. Instagram, Snapchat, no answer. It was just, I was just like, I don't know, and then she reacted and she started to talk when I posted girls on my Snapchat, like I was moving on. And, oh, why are you doing that? You in a whole relationship with me? I knew you was cheating. I haven't talked to you since the last blue moon, and you want me to be in this relationship with you. See, that's where me and Aphrodite, we died off. And I try to ignite it several times, and I do truly still, I love her. I find that I still love her and stuff, and she's still, she's still doing her. I guess currently right now, I can tell you her whereabouts. She's still in Arkansas. She's taking care of her kids. She's possibly single. She's only been with one other guy after me. Weird, right? One other guy after me. Very, very strange. And she's constantly caught up in work. So I guess that's what she wanted all along, was just to have a house, have a family, no spouse, and just constantly work. It sounds sad at the end of the day. You gave up on true love to sit here and pursue this dream of yours and just not include me in it. I basically didn't do anything wrong, and she knows that, and I don't think that there is no coming back from it unless she apologizes for everything that she did, even after watching this video, she knows that I'm right. Leave a comment in the description or in the comment section just to tell me, like, where did that go wrong? It wasn't something that she wanted. But let's go back into the Smitten Effect. Now you guys can get the gist of it, right? Smitten Effect is all around us. But let me explain to you how to take care of a woman, right? When you've mastered the Smitten Effect, you can literally get anything you want out of your woman. All a woman wants is attention, right? And I mean, like, sometimes it's unnecessary attention. Now, me per se, speaking for all guys out there, we basically don't give two fucks about how your day was. Let's just be real, okay? When you come back and you have your nails done and they're really, really pretty or whatever, and you're just like, babe, oh my God, blue, and I had her sharpen the tip, and in my head I'm just like, why did you have her sharpen the tip? You know what, I'm thinking girly thoughts at this time, but sharpening the tip, so you plan on killing us? Oh, okay. Let's go. Females are like animals. Sorry, somewhat not sorry. It's true. And the animal that I'm thinking of, per se, is a cat, okay? Females are cats. And just like a cat, when you're playing the game or you're doing something, or when the cat wants attention, the cat will bother you. It will start, you already know, it start rubbing up against your leg when it wants attention. It'll start jumping on your damn face when you laying down and you reading a book on your phone. It'll start doing that, and when it's hungry, what it will do? Start purring, or start arching its back, and start clawing at. That's what a woman is. And when you pay attention to these things and take care of them, you get what I'm saying? You can naturally get anything that you want. The Smitten Effect is literally love and euphoria in the air, okay? And when you harness this, being in a relationship with somebody should feel just like you and her is in the room, or just in this space right here. Everything is black and white, and the only colors that's showing is you and her. That's how it should feel. When you kiss her, it should be like fucking fireworks, okay? That's how it was when I was kissing Aphrodite. It was more than fireworks. You know what Aphrodite used to sit here and tell me? She used to tell me that being with me and the love that I gave her, she's never experienced it before. Her loving me was her loving the sun. And her loving me was the moon loving the ocean. Okay? I was her sun and I was her moon. That's what she used to tell me. Okay? She gave me a necklace, and it had a sun and it had a moon. And she said to always wear that because I was her sun and her moon. And without me, literally without the sun or the moon on earth, there was nothing. She would be lifeless from then on. Wanting to talk about relationships. I think that was one of the most sincere relationships that I had ever had at that time. You feel me? But aside from that, the Smitten Effect has always stayed with me. Now, the Smitten Effect, it has weird side effects. They're positive, okay? Believe me, they're positive. It comes with this weird ability of luck, okay? One of these days, you're just gonna find $10 just in the air. It creates a vacuum or a space around you of positivity, you know? And usually speaking, if you believe that the Smitten Effect exists, then it will give you positive effects on your life, just in general, you know? Being in a relationship to me is going up and beyond for one another, literally. If you literally think that she's your but coon, if she's what's that video game, Army of Two, you know, where you just help the person out, you know what I'm saying? I want to do cute shit, okay? I want to do cute challenges like they be on TikTok. I want to do what's that? Is it the red light district challenge? I don't know, the shadow challenge, whatever. I want to do all those challenges. I want to do I want to cake up. I want to be a simp. I want to be just for you. That's what the Smitten Effect is, guys. You only think about one person. You ever was looking at another female, right? And she was right there. And she was just, I know you're not looking at another girl, and you ever hit her with, I was thinking about you. I really was thinking about you when she passed by, and I seen that cute ass couple right there, and I was just thinking about you. But she wasn't right there in person. She was on the phone. Babe, I just seen this cute couple, bro, and it made me think about y'all. And she was, what are they doing? They was eating cheesecake. And now I have the mood to eat ice cream with you. But let's not just eat ice cream. Let's go eat a hot sundae on a fucking beach and watch the waves for a couple of hours and lay down and let's fall asleep in the sun under an umbrella. Let's do some romantic simp shit like that. You know, it's the constant things like that that makes it worthwhile to fall in love, you know? But I don't want to take you guys' time away. This is my video. Please leave a subscribe, right? A subscription, a like, and leave a comment in the videos. I love the fact that you guys are commenting. I do this for you guys. I've been doing this for a very long time on my Snapchat, and vlogging, and it's been getting a lot of views, and they've been leaving me comments and they've been laughing and things, and trust me, this is just the Smitten Effect that I'm explaining to you guys, but I have a lot more theories to express and explain to you guys. You know, I got a lot more philosophies for you guys. I got a lot more experiences and details and stuff. I want to also say and express that at a point in time when I was talking with Aphrodite, I thought she was the love of my life at that point in time, and I did want to marry her. I did, literally. We talked about it all the time. I wanted to give Aphrodite a promise ring. But thank you guys again.